Hi, and welcome to my channel, Spicy Gringa. Today I'm going to be making for you salsa macha, also known as chile de aceite. And this recipe came from my sister-in-law's mother, who has been making it for our family for a while now on special occasions. It is a great salsa, it's absolutely delicious, and it goes on anything. You can put it on tacos, eggs, honestly, anything. It's going to be the first time I'm making it, so let's get started. So here are all the ingredients that you're gonna need to make the salsa. Chile morita, chile de arbol, chile guajillo, pasilla ancho, chile puya, sesame seed, peanuts, pepitas, avocado oil, 1 tortilla, garlic, and an onion. So right now I have just a dry pan with nothing in it, and I'm going to just toast up 1 cup of peanuts, and you kind of want to just keep moving these around until they are toasty. You should start being able to smell them once they are, and I have it at about a medium heat. And you just want to kind of release some of the oils on them. And I'm using salted peanuts with no shell on them, but you can use, if you want to control the salt in it, you can definitely use no salt peanuts, whatever you like, whatever you prefer. We like a little bit of the salt in it and the taste of it. So now that these are lightly toasted, I'm going to go ahead and pull them off and pour them into a bowl to cool. And then I'm going to repeat the process with a 1/4 cup of the pumpkin seeds, and then you'll do a 1/4 cup of the sesame seeds as well. So you're just going to toast these up until they're lightly brown, and again releasing some of the oils. So on the sesame seeds, you just want them a light golden brown. They're going to change a color. They were white and now they're golden brown. That's as much as you want, and then you want to go ahead and pull them, pour them in a bowl, and cool with the other nuts. So now I have the 2 cups of avocado oil that I'm going to pour into a shallow pan. I'm going to get this up to medium heat, not too high, so that we can go ahead and start frying up our garlic and our chilies. Okay, so now you have your 8 cloves of garlic that you're going to place into the oil, and you want to move these around the whole time, maybe for like a minute or 2. You don't want too much color in them. And you don't want to burn them. If you do, even when you're doing the chilies, it has a tendency to make the salsa turn bitter. Okay, so now that the garlic has cooked for a couple of minutes, you're gonna pull those off so that they don't burn. And then you're gonna wanna add all of your chilies. And I did pull the stems off, but it's really up to you whether or not you wanna keep them. So it's gonna be the same process. So I have 2 pasilla ancho chilies. I have 6 of the guajillo. I have 6 of the puyas. I have 2 of the moritas. And then I have a 1/2 cup of the chile de arbol. And again, I am gonna add 6 cloves, but again, it's completely up to you if you want them inside your salsa or not. And you're just gonna stir these and fry them up again just for a couple of minutes, just to release some of the flavor into that oil and to soften up the chilies just a bit. Okay, so now that I have cooked the peppers for a couple of minutes, you kind of want to be able to smell them. The oil has definitely changed in color. The peppers have softened up just a little bit. You're gonna go ahead and start pulling everything off out of the pan. And you want to keep all of that oil, so don't worry about it going inside of your bowl. You want to keep all of it. So we're also going to, I'm just going to dice up 1/2 of an onion, kind of big chunks. Again, you just want to kind of fry it up just a little bit. Be careful of the splatter. Just a couple of minutes. Just to kind of loosen up the onion and cook it just a little bit. Try to break it up as much as you possibly can with your spoon. Okay, that's pretty good. And remember, you're gonna be blending everything up, so it's okay if, you know, I have a couple of pieces in here that didn't quite break up, but that's okay, because everything's gonna be blended. And then, lastly, we're gonna quickly fry up our tortilla in the oil. Just so it's pliable, you don't wanna fry it too much, you just want it to kind of be a little bit loose. And again, I would love for you to stick around to the end so that way I can show you how I store the salsa so that it lasts in your fridge for a very long time. So now that everything has cooled and I have it in its bowls, I'm just gonna go ahead and dump everything into the blender carefully without trying to make a mess. Like that. And then the nuts, and then this is all of the oil that we fried everything in. I'm just gonna dump that all in, seeds and all. And then you're gonna add a tablespoon of salt, but again, you can use your discretion, but it is a lot of chilies, so definitely want a lot in there for flavor. Lid on and hope that this works. So after you've blended everything, which takes a couple of minutes, it's gonna be thick. This is exactly the consistency that you want. The oil will always rise to the top, and you just put this on everything and it lasts a long time in the refrigerator. As promised, I asked you to stay to the end of the video, and what I do is I just pour it into a mason jar. Anything that you have will do, and you just pour this all into the mason jar, and this will stay in your fridge for months for you to enjoy on any of the foods that you like.